Hello everyone! Today's video is sponsored by Cardmarket.com, Europe's largest online marketplace for Pokemon. You can find all the best-selling cards right now in the metagame. You can find really good bargains with from older cards and things like that. You can also find any sort of product you might need, any singles, any boosters or booster boxes or sealed products, along with accessories from basically each and every set. And make sure you tune in to the end of the video to find out how you can win a €10 voucher for the website or a €5 voucher if you are just signing up as a first-time customer. Hello everyone and welcome back to another day of videos. This video is sponsored by Cardmarket.com, the best place to buy and sell cards in Europe. Definitely check out the link down below in case you're from Europe and you're wanting to buy some cards. Best place to do so, shipping from all over, and yeah, they're helping support the channel, so why not help support them? So big thank you to Cardmarket for the support and the help. I will be giving out vouchers on my social media on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram for Cardmarket, €10 and €5 if you don't have an account yet. So make sure you're following me there so that you have a chance at winning one of them. Yeah. So we are going to be taking a look at a deck by a European player. Yeah, so very fitting. Deck by a European player, Benji Pham, who ended up playing RILLABOOM, Alolan Exeggutor for the Players' Cup. He didn't end up making week 2. He said this deck has fine matchups, which I definitely believe. However, the issue with the deck is fire, as there's no way to combat fire, and fire can take 1 KOs very easily, but every other deck should struggle quite a bit to deal with the big Rowlet and Alolan Exeggutors with their humongous 270 HP. The super growth attack allows us to evolve into RILLABOOM on turn 1, and Voltage Beat in turn allows us to power up 2 grass energies to one of our Pokemon, and after it's out, so a lot of synergy there because we are a grass type attacker. We can attack with that. We can Calming Hurricane for 150 damage and heal damage of our Rowlet and Alolan Exeggutor, and we can Tropical Hour GX for 200 damage, and if we have at least 3 extra energy attached to Rowlet and Alolan Exeggutor, we actually force our opponent to shuffle all the cards, all the energy they have in play into their deck. So now that we're in this era of humongous HPs, healing is at an all-time high in demand, I guess. That's why Benji decided to run the Hyper Potion in order to heal damage, and because we can't afford to discard energy since we can reattach it. We also have Life Force to heal, and we have the double Mallow Lana. Now, we do have Shaman Prism Star as well with the Flower Storm after we have used Voltage Beat quite a few times. Flower Storm can be a pretty powerful attack, dealing 30 damage for every basic energy we have in play, and we can power up Shaman at any point we want. So really nice non-GX attacker to have available. And we have a single Eldegoss, which can help us recycle Boss's Orders, can help us with Mallow Lanas, and even Marnie. So pretty nice. We do have a bunch of Search with the Tackle and the Net Balls. We have the Big Charms as well to make our HP even higher, and we have the Wondrous Labyrinth as well to make it even harder for our opponents to be able to attack us. So let's jump into the ladder and see what we can do with this deck. Now, the deck also plays 3 Capture Energy. I didn't get into that. 3 Capture Energy means your chance of getting the turn 1 Grookey or the turn 1 Alolan Exeggutor, no matter what you start, are increased. So you have 4 tackles, 4 net balls, and the 3 capture energy. So 11 outs to Pokemon on turn 1. That makes this deck really consistent. So should be pretty good. Yeah, should be pretty good. So we do lose the coin flip. This deck definitely doesn't mind going second. This deck definitely does not mind going second at all. And we start our Grookey. We have an energy to retreat. We can search for the Rowlet Alolan Exeggutor, so we are pretty fine. And I imagine Dragonpult is a very good matchup purely because you can heal a lot of the damage that they deal, so they are going to struggle with that. I don't know if you guys remember, I uploaded a Dragonpult video where I personally struggled quite a bit. Against this deck in particular, but I ended up winning because my opponent overbenched. Okay, so I do have Thwackies and RILLABOOM, so I can easily discard these for the Guzmahala, so I'm liking that. That way I can capture energy thin a little bit more, conserve that grass. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab the Shaman. Am I? Or is this better? Yeah, maybe this is better actually. This is fine. And then I'll do this. I definitely want to discard. Right, definitely want to discard. And then the Wondrous Labyrinth stops me from attacking, so we don't want that. We might want to play the Power Plant. Actually, you know what? I want to play the Wondrous Lab. Yeah. No, I'm not going to play it. I'm going to grab the Life Force for healing next turn. That's what I'm going to do. And then I have the Capture Energy, which is fantastic. I can grab this other guy, bench it, and then I can retreat. And then immediately evolve. Do I mind the damage there? I don't think I do. I will go ahead and touch this. And then I'll Super Growth. And we should be in a pretty fine spot. The music sounds really loud in my ears. Hopefully it's not super loud for you guys. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. Alright. So we see a Jirachi getting benched. The best case scenario would be to see my opponent like retreat here into a Jirachi because he's dead drawing. That would be absolutely nuts. We are going to get our hand shuffled. So that's not great. But we gotta Marnie ourselves, we have the energy. They do manage to get the dude off, so this is fine, I still think. This should be fine. We see the Dene, so maybe if I had grabbed Power Plant and played it, that would have been good. Instead of grabbing the Life Forest and not playing it, so I don't know. You never know against Dragonpult. Sometimes they play Power Plant, sometimes they play Shrine. Alright. So once again, big thank you to Cardmarket over there. Yeah, big thank you for sponsoring the video. And I feel like you can't see the logo well enough there. So let me just move it. There we go. That's better. Alright, so I could Malamar. There's no purpose to that. I do get to heal, so I shouldn't be going down this upcoming turn. Power that guy up. There's no point in me healing right now. Do I want this? I feel like I want the Guzmahala, and then I want that at the bottom of the deck. That makes a lot of sense. Then we'll go ahead and Marnie. And the Power Plant comes in just a little teeny tiny bit too late. And we're gonna go ahead and Calming Hurricane. Now, if we combine our GX attack, next turn we delay the attack, like we delay the KO, but that's not good enough. We're gonna rely on this guy pulling through for us, basically. See the switch, we see the escape board, very nice for my opponent. Very nice. See another treasure. Discarding the Jirachi, we see the Dragonpult. The Power Plant, I mean, you never know, right? Alright, that was an insane Marnie for my opponent. That was actually an insane Marnie for my opponent. And there's Shrine. There you go, there's Shrine. So he was indeed playing Shrine right here, which is very annoying, right? It is very annoying. Now, well, I do have the big trump, so I shouldn't be going down no matter what, which is great. The issue is I also don't get a KO. Maybe there's merit to playing the Vitality Band so that I can two-shot Dragapults with the healing attack rather than having to use your GX attack. We'll see, we'll see. A good top deck could be Malamar. Malamar would be a fantastic top deck, in fact. And my opponent really delaying what he's trying to do here. So the question is, do I take the KO next turn or do I not take the KO? Because if I power up for the GX attack, that's really good. But then it's a bit of a waste of my next turn. I don't know. Let's see what I top deck and then we'll decide what to do. I mean, I'm definitely Marning before using Voltage Beat just to get those energies back into the deck. Why am I taking so much time though? Like, he has one move, attack. Come on, friend. Like, if you're gonna do that, then why do you retreat first? That makes no sense. The timer is probably ticking for him. Are you really gonna Fion? That's odd. He's trying to protect himself from the GX attack, but I mean, if I GX with the other, I would like... Even if I reset your energy, that doesn't matter. That was a really weird play. That was really weird that he retreated first before playing that. Okay, so I'll do that. I'll Marty. And I do find the Life Forest. That is fantastic. That is actually fantastic. So I'm gonna heal from the active. Okay, so once again, do I take a knockout or do I not take a knockout? This stadium will probably stick, which is fantastic. If I take a knockout, this guy is probably surviving. Definitely gonna do this, right? I mean, I have back-to-back Malamar, which is insane. I think I take the knockout. Yeah, I think I take the knockout. I think it makes sense. Only 100 damage should be really difficult for my opponent to take a knockout on me. If we get Marnie or reset stamped, not much I can do about that. I wish I could find my hyper potions though. That would be really sweet. So I get attacked 130 and then 50 on the bench, and then I go Malamar plus Life Forest heal the active, and then just hit for 150, and then the last two it should be really difficult to take down, I think. I can also pivot with this one too. Boss would net him 3 prizes. That's probably his best bet, right? It's probably his best bet, but then I'm gonna be super bothered by it. If I get knocked out, then that's really awful. But he needs the other shrine. Well, he needs 3 more damage counters, basically. Does find the stamp. Does find the stamp here. Does find the stamp. But decides to Marnie instead. So why would you Stella Wish first? Some questionable moves here. Oh, finds the shrine. Come on. That's very unlucky. Okay, with 3 more energy in play, that would be 9 energy. 9 times 3 is 270, so not quite enough. Wow, digging. Now all he needs is 1 scoop of net to get the knockout on the active. What a Marnie. And still wishing before the Marnie too. Like, that is just insane. Still wishing before the Marnie. That is just brutal. And very questionable. But ends up working out, right? Ends up working out for my opponent. Now what is he thinking? Come on, you put... Wait, what? Okay. Definitely disagree with that because of potential healing, like you've seen Malamar. You've seen that I play Malamar, so that seems very questionable. Okay, this will definitely get me Shaman. And then I'm gonna do this. Then do I Marnie? Yeah, because Cynthia gets me an extra card, but I don't want to see Cynthia or Marnie off of that. Didn't find any potions though. Didn't find any potions. So let's do this guy. And then Okay, let's retreat first. And then let's play this. And then let's go voltage beat. I needed a hyper potion here. And then I'll bench this as bait. And I'll Calming Hurricane. And my princess will play, so he has the boss's orders. Questionable place throughout. Questionable place throughout the game, I would say, if I found any healing card. Oh well, not much you can do about that. He found the right cards at the right time. Why did he Stellar Wish before? I will not understand. But yeah, I mean, all the damage counters placement. He also found the shrine at just the right time. So yeah, not bad. Not bad by my opponent. Let's go to the next game. And then he started spamming emotes when like he was taking so long. Anyways, on to the next game. On to the next game. On to the next game. Let's see if we can get a win with RILLABOOM. If we had been able to heal at any point, the game would have not ended this way. And that's why, because of the healing, the damage on the RILLABOOM, the extra 50 did not make a lot of sense because he had seen Malamar. But yeah, like he found the stamp at the perfect time. He found the stadium at the perfect time. Not much you can do there. Yeah, not much you can do there. And that crazy turn that he got with Marnie with the Stellar Wish first, there's not much you can do there. Alright, so I do top deck very fortunately. So I will go ahead and attach, I will go ahead and bench, and then I'm just gonna pass, right? No need to play my stadium. There's an Inkay, so this might be another Malamar matchup. Or it could just be pure Malamar. We did see that the other day, I think, when I was playing my ADP Sasian deck. But it is indeed Dragonpult. Okay, so rematch. Rematch against a different list, right? Against a different list. We do get Marnie, so we lose our energy and our stadium, which is fine. We get energy, and we didn't even need energy, really. So this is perfectly okay. Next turn, I'm evolving. My opponent decides to hit for 30 on the Shaman, which honestly makes sense, right? Because I'm not going to damage him. And also, that means that the Shaman can be knocked out now, which will probably force me to... go for the big charm here. So I'm gonna discard the Grookey and the energy, and then I'll grab Wondrous Labyrinth, big charm, and capture energy. So the Wondrous Labyrinth might put a dent into my opponent's plans. I will go ahead and attach. You know what? I'll bench this guy and I'll attach the capture energy to that guy. And I will not be benching the other Grookey. And then I will go ahead and use this one, I guess. And then we'll super growth. And I should have Thwacky. I didn't check, but I just assumed. So I have 3 copies of each and I haven't discarded or seen a single one. We do get the RILLABOOM out. Well, now my stadium, wow, my opponent just immediately has a counter, okay. Which, once again, I don't mind that because now my Life Force has a bigger chance of sticking. This is the super scoop up version, which the fan made quite popular. And very nice, very nice. These Dragonpult decks are just drawing very well today, right? Very, very well. All right. Alrighty, so just a Max Phantom. Probably gonna put like at least 3 damage on the Shaman and then the rest on the other RILLABOOM, I would imagine. I think that's what would make the most sense. Thankfully, no horror energy. Wow, decides to put damage on the RILLABOOM. That's not great, I think. Oh my gosh. I don't want to discard the Hyper Potion. I really don't, but I think I have to. Not happy about it, but I must. Well, I didn't have to. I'm just gonna go ahead and heal. Like, it's all about the healing, right? It's definitely all about the healing. Oh, I could have healed the shaman. It's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and attach here, and then it's just resetting energies. Doesn't really matter at all. I mean, I guess I'll still threaten it. I have energy acceleration, so it's fine. Okay, so I healed 90 out of the 130 damage. That's really good, right? That's really good. That's almost a full attack. I mean, if the stadium doesn't get countered, which it shouldn't. Okay, please use Fion here. I would love for my opponent to use Fion here. Never mind. He goes for the boss. I do have Malamar. So if he doesn't KO this, that's good news for us. Decides to attach an energy to the active, surprisingly, and does go for the Max Phantom. Okay, so I'm gonna call this an early win, I guess. Yeah, Shaman goes down, that's completely okay. And very nice. We're just gonna go ahead and Malamar. I don't care about this stadium. I'll bring this guy up. And then I'll just heal this guy because this guy is not getting damaged, I don't think. And then I don't want to put the energy back into my opponent's deck. So I'll just power up this guy and then I'll just Tropical Hour for the Gale. And this puts us in a fantastic position. With no retaliation possibilities, we draw 3 prizes, we have a boss to chase and get the first hit on a next Dragonpult if we absolutely need to, so things are looking very good in this one. Things are looking very, very good in this one. Alright, so there's the other Dragonpult. Too bad we lost our Shaman though. Maybe I should have healed the Shaman. Okay, decides to bring up the RILLABOOM again. Just has back-to-back bosses orders raw without searching for them. I mean, I guess he had to have something, right? But I can't just like power myself up and retreat. And then my opponent just saves me the boss's orders, which is fantastic. At this point, I don't want the basic. And then I'll use my own ability. Voltage beat. I top deck this energy and I was a little scared that was gonna hurt me. So then I'll heal this guy, and I'll go ahead and Cynthia. And not much else to do. I'll just call me Hurricane. And with 0 damage on the board, even though we 3-shot the VMAX, feeling pretty confident here. Pretty confident about this one. Alright. Marnie, that's fine. Not a big deal. Wow, that's an awful hand. That is actually really awful. But our stadium sticks, it seems like if you find a Viridian Forest there, you slam it, right? You absolutely slam it. Treasure, Mr. Mime, useless card. Dragonpult. And there's a Max Phantom. Right, decides to spread the damage though, I guess to minimize this, which is fine. I'm just gonna heal the active, honestly. And then I have 1 grass energy left, though I do have Eldegoss, which is fantastic. So I could Malamar. I don't see why I wouldn't. Especially with the boss's orders right there. And this might prompt a concession. It also gets rid of useless cards I won't be needing later on. So my board is basically fully healed. That Dragonpult has 20 HP left, my opponent has 3 cards in hand, and I'm holding the boss's orders to win right here. So even if my opponent retreats, promotes on a Dragonpult, like overall he's, instead of dealing 180 damage, which is a 130 from Max Phantom plus 5 damage counters, he's dealing 90, because I heal 60 with the Life Forest and I heal 30 with my attack. So in the end, he's 3-shotting me versus I'm 3-shotting him, but that's okay. So yeah, this should be game. Well, never mind. Gonna get Marnied out of the boss's orders. So might not win next turn. Yeah, but there's another Malamar. Just in case. We do see Super Scoop Up, so that could be annoying if that was a head slip, which it isn't. That's only the second one, so we could expect to see more of that. And we might see a Scoop Up net. No, we just see a pass. Okay, so we're gonna get a KO right here. I get to heal 20 damage. I feel like I should do this. Yeah, so my one boss's orders is no longer at the bottom of the deck. I'm gonna go ahead and Cynthia Caitlyn, the rookie. And I will get back Malolana, so now we have access to 2 Malolanas, and there's that. So I'm gonna go ahead and attach here. I'm gonna put the energies back. And I'm gonna power myself up just in case, right? In case my opponent tries to stall me out with boss's orders. And then we're gonna take this knockout. Can we win next turn? We shall see. A Marnie or a Stamp or a Super Scoop Up would stop us from winning. Otherwise, this is our game to lose right here. Grabs the research, understandably so. That's why he benched the other Jirachi, because his hand was dead. Does find the Stamp. So not gonna win quite yet. To find a Cynthia, which is nice. Does find the Super Scoop Up and its tails. That had to be his top deck, right? Otherwise, he would have played that the turn before, I feel. Like, why would you hold that if you're trying to save it and protect it from the boss's orders? And there we go. Yeah, Max Phantom. So now it's 220 damage because of the double horror, but it becomes a 130 after I heal a bunch. I really just need to prevent the KO on the active. Can I go ahead and voltage with the energy? I don't want to draw energy. How many Marnies is my opponent down? 3. Okay, so we can still get Marnie yet again. Go ahead and Cynthia. There's the boss once more. Go ahead and burn these. Well, I'll keep one, I guess. And then we'll Calming Hurricane. Okay. So does our hand get attacked for a 3rd turn in a row? We'll see. We're also damaging him. I could have stamped. I probably should have stamped. I don't know. Maybe that was playing a little too scared. Because if you find stamp off of Reset Stamp or Marnie, it's just not good enough. Like, I'm not going to find it off of Marnie, but I might find it off of Stamp. There's only been 1 stamp played as well, which there's probably 2 of. But yeah, like, oh, this game feels like it should have been over a while ago. The deck only does play 1 boss's order, so that is why there's kind of like a big delay on what you can, or like how quickly you can close out the game. And there's a stamp. Alright. Still not gonna win. Still not gonna win next turn. Does play boss. Does go after the Eldegoss. So now all he needs is to KO 1 Rowlet, but there's gonna now be 2 damaged Dragonpults. Right? Okay. I'm assuming the Malamar is priced. Okay. So, do I just attack with this other one and heal this guy? Or do I attack with this one? Yeah, I think I attack with this one. I'm not entirely sure. There's definitely a right move there. Oh, nice. And I should still play to win, right? I'll probably find Malamar off of this Cynthia anyways. Good. Okay, so I'll stamp this time. And then I'm going to attach the capture energy here so I can actually attack with RILLABOOM potentially. And once again, I find my boss. So will my hand get attacked yet again? Alright, so Calming Hurricane. So everything's a little bit damaged. There's no way my opponent takes 3 prizes next turn. Will we get Marnied? Will our hand get attacked for a 4th turn in a row? Sure, you can have this guy. Well, actually, that was probably bad. Nah, there's no way. Like 130. 130 is nowhere near enough. And I could be like, I could play fancy and then just Maulana, heal this guy, bring this guy, kill the Giratina. That's his plan, I think, to attack with Giratina. His second Brilliant Force must be priced. Like at this point, he should have found it, and that probably really helped. Yeah, that probably really helped us out overall. One card. Is it Marnie? Finally, finally, we are able to finish this game. We were at the point of the boss's orders for the win like 10 minutes ago, I think. So finally we're able to take, no, not 10 minutes, like 5 minutes ago. Finally we're able to take the W here. Alright, so 1 loss, 1 win against the Malamar, again against Dragonpult. The previous game our hand got attacked, my opponent got that crazy turn of the KO and found the shrine immediately when he needed it. I also didn't go for the power plant on turn 1, so that probably didn't help. But yeah, RILLABOOM, pretty cool deck. You can find all the cards for that deck over at Cardmarket.com. Best place in Europe to buy and sell cards. Check them out. Follow the link down below so they know that you are supporting them thanks to the support they're showing for Tablemon. And we can all be pretty happy together. And don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Twitter so that you can win the €10 vouchers or the €5 vouchers. Yeah, let me know down below which one would be useful for you, and maybe you'll be one of the lucky winners. Thank you so much. Don't forget to leave a like, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.